Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Soccer Game Changer. What I want to go over this week is I want you to start thinking about how you can combine your moves together. We've gone over a bunch of different moves and cuts and turns and things like that. What I want you to start doing now is thinking about how they transition to one another. Because yes, I could do one move, but if I'm only good at that one move, they're going to catch on to it. So you've got to learn how to play that defender with the body movements that you use based off of what they're doing. So we've just worked on like that Cruyff turn not too long ago, where we're going and we're giving them that fake in the turn. So you've got to think, when I do that, the defender is moving away from me. So if I cut it here, so if I do a turn and I cut it, it serves me no right to turn right back into the defender. So I want you to think about where that defender is positioned to where the goal is. Let's say the goal is actually where the camera is right here. I don't want to do a move and then cut back away. So we've got to learn how to transition and work on getting those moves to cut back towards goal. So what I want to see here is body positioning, and you could do this in different positions. Don't always look at the goal while you're doing a move and do just a little side step and a shot. I try to tell kids, move in different directions. Sometimes you're coming away from goal and you've got to learn how to turn and get back towards the goal. So I want you to really think about how you can move your body to face the goal. So what I'm thinking here is, if I get somebody and I get a defender where I'm faking here and I cut that ball here, I'm not a left-footed shooter. Yeah, I could take that left foot, but I could also do just a little turn and shot. That's just setting up another way that a defender is, say, coming this way. Maybe I do have to take one touch away. So if I get a little Cruyff turn and I see a defender, I might have to take a touch outside and hit it off with the left foot. I want you to think about that each time that you're doing moves. So let's say I've done this and I've got the ball and I'm moving away from the goal again about where that camera is. So let's say I get somebody and I cut it from one defender, I can shoot it right in that turn. So if you see, what I'm trying to do is cut down the amount of steps I need to take to get my shot off. So I'm shortening that distance or that time needed to get my shot off. So if I'm moving away and I give it a little chop, boom, I'm hitting a shot here. Or if you don't get that space that you need, learn how to get just a little touch and learn your strides. So what I'm saying by that is, when I cut it here, I don't want to then push the ball way out there. Do I have to chase it to shoot it? I want it to be right into my next step. So what I'm saying is, here we cut it. I need one touch. Boom. I'm rolling it right into my stride. I want you to practice, work on that. That's combining all your moves, things like that. I want you to also think about, if you do get stopped going one way, what if you have to cut it back that same direction? So let's say here I'm going, defender on this side. I make my turn. I'm doing an outside step turn with it. So I want you to think about that. Again, let's say I've got a defender right on about the elbow here, and then another defender coming up right as I turn to take the ball as I turn. So what I'm saying with that one is, I'm moving out, there's a defender, I'm going to do a little chop, I see another one, I cut it again. Out step. So all we're doing with that one is, you're taking a chop, which is just chop, to see another one to out turn. That's just learning how to roll with your body position. So I want you to think about that and think about defenders and how they're going to react to what you're doing. So if you guys have any comments or anything, feel free to leave a comment below or questions, and be sure to give us a subscribe and hit that little bell if you guys want notifications. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.